morning, everyone. As we've each met aside, my name is Shelley Peterson, and I'm glad to see that you all are here this evening for our group therapy sessions. Just to go over the confidentiality statistics that we went over last time. Is there any questions in regards to the confidentiality of what is spoken here and how we want to keep what is said here in the group? Okay. As your leader of the group, I will be directing you guys into openly discussing our issues and problems, concerns that we have with our behaviors and how we could possibly learn to change them. First, I want to get us started by everyone introducing themselves, if you would please, to the group, and maybe what some of your expectations are for this evening or for our group.
My name is Ashley, and my expectations, I don't know that.
That's understandable. It's our first night, and you'll kind of get more of a feeling as the group meets. We will be meeting again for 6 weeks that we all agreed upon earlier, and we will be meeting at the same time every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Would you like to introduce yourself to the group?
Hi guys, my name's Stacy. I guess I would just like to stop hitting my husband. He just annoys me a lot.
Your husband annoys you a lot.
Yeah.
Well, we can probably get into discussing that more later on in the therapy session.
And I'm David. I'm here because my sister thinks I'm a little bit rough to my dad, and she's threatening to take him away from me. And we both live off of his Social Security at the moment, so, you know, I think she's out of line, but I just need to get her off my back. So I expect this class to make her happy. This group.
How does it make you feel being here this evening with the group, other group members?
It's a little bit agitating. It's just, I guess I could be rough, but I grew up in a rough, my father was rough to me, and so I don't know, I don't really see it as an issue. It's just how it is. But if I can get my sister, just leave me alone, I'll stick it out.
Does anybody else have any fears about being here or feel uncomfortable in any way amongst the group members?
It's hard for me to say this, but I have a daughter. Sometimes I can get really rough with her, and I'm really afraid that if someone finds out or they report me, it's my child. I mean, I don't want that. I really love her, and I don't need to be rough. It just happens. It might be good. Just like it just happens.
As a group, I do want to remind everyone that everyone will get a chance to speak, and that we do want to respect each other and allow each other to have their opinions, and we will keep confidentiality. The only times that I would break the confidentiality, of course, is if you threaten to physically harm yourself or somebody else. Let's go ahead and get a little bit started, and I want to kind of get into asking everyone, what do you feel like, or what happens to you when you get into these angry moments? Do you feel yourself becoming angry? David?
Sometimes I guess I can get a little bit overboard.
How do you feel leading up to it? Do you recognize it when it happens?
Maybe a little bit. Something flashes and I just see my dad, and he's nothing now. He's weak and old, but sometimes it flashes. I just see things from the past, and I can see myself getting a little angry, but like I said, I don't think it's that big a deal.
Do you feel your anger coming on? Are you able to recognize it?
I mean, I don't think that I get angry. I just only person I have known, like, that her father walked out on us, and I just, sometimes when I see her, I think of him, because she looks just like him sometimes, or sometimes she acts like him or something like that, and then it just, I don't know, I just get angry or whatever, but I don't know.
Well, what I'm hearing from all of you is that you seem to be able to recognize your behaviors when you do get abusive, and that each of you may have trigger points that make you angry, such as your daughter reminding you of your ex-husband, or your father reminding you of past events from your childhood. I believe that as we go through the weeks and we talk more about our past experiences and how it is related to our behaviors now, we can maybe come up with techniques to maintain control when we start feeling that, and then we'll be able to change our behaviors and maybe handle the situations in a calmer way. So, how does everyone feel about that? Does that feel like it would be something you would both or all want to work on together?
I don't see in the harm in it, you know, it's not a big deal to work on it. I don't see any problem, just maybe thinking about it, because I do find myself, you know, he's my father and he's a strong man, and I don't expect to be weak with him, but maybe I do, you know, he is getting old, maybe I do need to kind of rein it in a little bit.
That's good that you recognize that. What I'd like to do is go ahead and give you guys a homework assignment for next week. What I'd like you to do is at home, keep a little bit of a journal for any times that you feel angry or you have an anger outburst. I want you to write down what triggered it, how you felt afterwards, and maybe next week we'll share some of those experiences with us, and we can talk amongst the group about handling the situations in a different manner. And I do want to remind everyone, next week we will be meeting at 7, and I do like that everybody be on time. Could you all share maybe some of your feelings about your expectations? Will you be coming back next week, and how do you feel about the group so far?
I think I might come back, because I definitely don't want to keep getting a lot of reasons the way I have been.
Yeah, I guess I'll be back next week.
David?
I don't really feel like I have an option, so yeah, I'll be back.
Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing everyone again next week, and we'll see you next week.